You may answer that question.
I denied them a permit to demonstrate in Biloxi.
You told the Ku Klux Klan in Biloxi, Mississippi, no. Now, flying warplanes is one thing, but to tell the Klan no at that time, that's a different type of bravery. Jerry, I've gotten an opportunity to know you and your family, but these good folks here have not. I just want to ask you, what are your values? What is important to you?
Mr. O'Keefe, good day. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you.
You are, good. I can just listen to the testimony you gave. I think it's fair to say that the real material substance centered on character. Would you agree?
Yes, I agree.
I couldn't hear that. Can you speak up?
I said, yes, ma'am, I agree.
Okay, character. Let's talk about character. Well, the overall insinuation being made is that while you are a man of honor, of strong moral principles, according to you, my client is not.
I think Mr. Lowen and I have very different approaches as to how to deal with people in business.
In business. Yes, right, okay. Something I'm curious about. How did you end up needing to sell those funeral homes to Mr. Lowen?
Well, I had run into a little bit of financial trouble.
What kind of financial trouble? Huh? Because I'm pretty sure the actual reason you so desperately needed to sell at the time that you did is because the Mississippi State Insurance Commission was about to revoke your license. Is that correct? As a matter of fact, your license to sell insurance in the state of Mississippi is currently under suspension. Can we agree that that is a true statement, Mr. O'Keefe?
No, we cannot, because it's a lot more complicated than that.
Enlighten me. How's it more complicated? Was your license suspended, or was it not?
Objection, Your Honor, on the simple fact that she's just angry.
It's a yes
We
or
already
no
knew
question.
that he was
He
in
said
financial
overruled.
trouble. Overruled.
Well, the real truth here is that you lost your license because you got involved in some shady savings and loans business deal with a man that, if I'm not mistaken, is currently in jail right now.
Your Honor,
Can I
objection.
ask you something?
This is not on trial
Was
here
the
today.
money that
Overruled.
you used to finance this deal, was that money yours?
I was responsible for that money.
You used other people's money. Actually, you used your client's money to finance your involvement in said business deal with a now convicted felon. Am I
Objection, Your
correct?
Honor.
Am I correct, Mr. O'Keefe?
This has nothing to do with this case.
Overruled.
Am I correct,
That's
Mr.
not how I
O'Keefe?
would characterize this.
Well, is
at
it
all.
possible that this entire case stems from jealousy?
Objection, Your Honor. We're talking about emotions. Jealousy.
I mean,
Overruled.
Mr. O'Keefe, you said yourself that you and Mr. Lowen have very different ways of doing business, and it might be the truest statement you said all day long because, like you, Mr. Lowen inherited a business from his father. However, unlike you, he was able to build that business into a multi-million-dollar empire. Meanwhile, what has become of your father's legacy?
Jerry, hold up now. Jerry, wait up, will you? Jerry,
What in the hell was that?
so what you talking about? I don't understand. You angry with me?
Am I angry with you? You're supposed to protect me up there. Supposed to make sure I was safe under cross-examination and all that.
That ain't my
shit.
fault. I didn't know she was gonna ask you all
It's
that.
your job to know what she's gonna ask
You
me.
didn't tell me all the shit. You told me about the savings and loans. You told me about the money, but you didn't tell me nothing about him going to jail.
When I made the deal with him, he was not a felon. I had every reason to believe that that was a
I
good,
understand,
solid
Jerry, but I
deal.
can't read your mind. That's not my fault.
Of course it is. Since the first day I hired you, you have been trying to turn this case into your own personal one-ring circus.
I've done everything I can to try to save